What is going on, guys? What is poppin'? I hope y'all all having a great day, a beautiful day even. I hope y'all are breathing in this abundance that we got all around us. All this love. Look at all these trees. Look at all these trees. There's not much grass over here, but there's a lot of trees, you know? And I really just want to give y'all this video because this has to be said. This has to be said, and this needs to be known. People need to know about this because everybody's doing this. I do this. You do this. We all do this. And it is killing us. It is killing each and every one of us. The sedentary lifestyle, the fast food, the food that's not even real food, that is low-key human parts that we're eating. Sometimes it's processed food. You don't know about that, you should look that up. You should really look up what you're eating, to be honest. All right. But let's just get into it. What is the biggest problem right now for everybody? It doesn't even matter. I don't even have to know you, but I know this is a problem for you because I know it's a problem for myself, just as a human being. It is complacency. It is being comfortable and not wanting to move at all. Now, I say this to you guys, and everybody agrees. I agree with myself as I say this, but the thing is, we still don't want to put the work in afterwards, even though we know it's problematic. But I just want to give y'all a different perspective when it comes to looking at comfortability and looking at discomfort and looking at challenges and looking at complacency. Because we often like to think, I say this too, I trust my gut, right? But sometimes we do the wrong kind of trusting of the gut, right? That feeling of anxiety, that feeling of, oh, this is something new, I'm scared, I don't know. That is not your gut. That is not your intuition telling you to not do that, okay? And if it is, you'll know when the time comes. But a lot of the times, it'll be these new events, these new things, new experiences happening for us, and they're great and they're grand. But in the moment, we get so caught up mentally in our head, and we're like, "Oh, this isn't right. I don't like this. I'm not ready for this. I'm nervous." But you are ready. That feeling that you get before you're ready to take a risk, before you're ready to try something new, that is the block you're going to overcome. That is the perspective I want y'all to think of that. Because once you do it once, you could do it twice, and you'll surely do it a third time if you've done it those previous 2 times, right? Because I hear so many people say they want to do this, they want to start this, they don't know how, they don't got the resources, they don't got the know-how, or they want to become evolved, they want to become a new person, they want to uplift themselves, become a better person, right? And then we get situations where we get all nervous and we get all shook up, like, oh man, I can't do this. That, you're making a jump. Be compassionate with yourself here. You are making a jump into becoming a better you, a new person, an evolved version of yourself that has more facets to itself. It has more experience to itself, more messages, more wisdom to relate to other people. And that's how you have to think about it. You're not going to be on your deathbed thinking like, it was such a wise decision to not go parasailing at the beach. You are not going to say that. You know, that's not something you think about. You don't think about the lack of experience, right? You don't want to dwell on that. That's regret. You don't want to dwell on the lack of experience. You don't want to be like some of these old people who grow up. They didn't do anything they wanted to do with their life because they were listening to everybody else tell them to do stuff. And they were complacent because they had a house, they were fed. Why pursue your dreams or your passion if you're good? Why be all that you can be if you could just be what is current and be okay with that, you know? But that thinking is toxic. And the thing is, we've all been programmed to a degree to just think that is okay. And I hear you. It is your choice to live a life of comfort, of peace, of bliss, even happiness, contentment, but you know on a level that you're not satisfied when you're living a stable routine and you're not challenging yourself to anything new. You know how that makes you feel. And I just want to get this message across because the time is now. If you want something, the time is right freaking now. So please just go ahead and chase it, because why listen to people talk negative and say that there's no point in you chasing that or doing this goal? Cut it. There's no point in even listening to the thoughts that you have, the feelings that you have that says don't quit, don't do it, you shouldn't do it, blah, blah, blah. You ignore those too, because you're evolving. You're trying to break past that person who said, I would never do this. I could never become this person. I can never become athletic. I can never become muscular. I can never become a social butterfly. People say these things, but they could be all that they wanted to be, but they tell themselves they're not, and they continue to stay in that lifestyle that shows and proves to them that they are not that. So my final words to you guys is, if you really want something, all you got to do is be about it. You know, there's a saying, don't talk about it, be about it, right? Just pursue. That is all you have to do. What does the apex predator do in nature when it needs food? It pursues. It is on the prowl, the hunt. So that's really all I have for this video. I hope y'all get something out of it, because complacency is something I struggle with. I'm very comfortable in my circumstance. I'm pretty sure other people are also comfortable, but we need to take a quantum leap in change and transformation if we really want to see this world become a better place. So like, comment, subscribe. Please tune in for the next video. I'll be dropping it tomorrow. You guys